Exactly 25 years ago today, on March 31st, 1999, The Matrix was released. And today I'm going to be showing you the 3 clips from The Matrix that makes me believe that maybe they predicted Bitcoin. Now, this movie was an absolutely groundbreaking movie because of the time it was released. It exposed an underlying feeling that a lot of society felt at the time, okay? Everybody recognizes that we officially entered this fourth turning in Bitcoin in around 2008. But in the late 1990s, there was a feeling that things were beginning to go wrong and things in society weren't just right. And that was because the money broke a long time before the 2008 global financial crisis. So to begin doing a little bit of a different video today, I wanted to firstly just kind of recognize the groundbreaking film The Matrix was. So it was the only film in history to make a clean sweep at the Academy Awards because of some of the very, very moving clips like the one I'm about to play for you guys that I think has some of the biggest nuggets of wisdom addressing society's feelings and pain today. It's brilliant. So I'm going to play this first clip for you guys. That is honestly one of my favorites.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
I want to just pause there for a second because it's an absolutely brilliant clip. But again, a lot of people watching this movie don't understand how perfect that line is, okay? The Matrix is literally all around you. It is a prison for your mind. Think about all of the messages that we are fed in the mainstream media. Think about everything in society today. It is a prison for our mind. It is, what does society think is normal? Go to school for 18 years, separate your children from their family, then go to university for another 5 years, and you have to pay $200,000 in debt to go to university because you're going to get such a good job that you're going to work for the next 60 years. And maybe, just maybe, if you work hard enough and if you play that game for the rat race, maybe you can retire at 85 and you might get a couple of years of freedom where you can go on holiday and do the things that you want to do. This is the lie that our entire society has accepted as truth today. It has accepted that we are living in a financial matrix. We are slaves, okay? It is absolutely incredible that most people have accepted that as truth. And when we look at the fiat currency pyramid scheme that I'm going to show you in a moment, that comes from one of the best Bitcoin articles I've ever read, I'm going to make the comparison for why fiat currency is slavery by going through a couple of interesting charts and quotes. But I want to first play the rest of this clip. I've sped it up on 1.25x speed because there's something else in here that I do want to drill down on and kind of bring your attention to in just a second.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Okay, now again, I think that certain kind of clip can help explain why all of us, Bitcoiners in particular, cannot orange pill our friends and family members. I mean, who has had issues orange pilling a certain friend and family member in the past about Bitcoin? When I first learned about Bitcoin in 2017, I did everything. I went hard into Bitcoin. I ditched my rental agreement to go and live in a van to save an extra 12,000 Australian cuck bucks a year just to buy more Bitcoin. And that was obviously a pretty erratic decision. And I was very erratic in my communications, trying to orange pill absolutely everyone I knew about Bitcoin. It did not matter for how long I tried to orange pill someone for. It did not matter how many facts and statistics I could bring to the argument. I could not orange pill someone and, forcibly open up their eyes to the fact that they're living in a scam and they're living under fiat slavery because somebody has to choose to wake up themselves. They have to choose to take the orange pill. I think that clip in particular really does kind of highlight, what is going on in society today. Society does not want to be woken up, okay? And I'm not going to get to that part of the video yet. I'm first going to just kind of explain why we are fiat slaves by going through this phenomenal article that Breedlove wrote some number of years ago now. I believe it is called, what is it? I'm going to scroll right to the top because I don't want to butcher the name. It's like Masters of Slave. What is it? Masters and Slaves of Money. Okay, now I read this in probably 2021, not 2020, the year that Breedlove put it out. But I think this image here is a phenomenal one to go through for anyone who hasn't actually read this article and for someone who might have stumbled upon this video and questions the fact that I think that we are slaves in this fiat system. Okay, so Breedlove, as you can see by this image here, he's kind of showing us how all national currencies are Ponzi schemes. And you can see it, all national currencies, including the US dollar, are pyramid schemes. Why is that? Well, it's because the base layer of society is based on real money. So that is gold. But then you can see that we have these other abstractions or layers on top of gold, the real money. And as you can see, we have the central bank. Then we have the first recipients of fiat money. This is obviously the governments, Wall Street, mega corporations. And then you have the lower tiers, which is the banks and the small businesses. And then you have the slaves. That is us. We are the last people to receive the fiat currency. And as you can kind of see, Breedlove makes the brilliant analogy that, Bitcoin is digital gold, the only money completely immune to corruption, and all layers of Bitcoin are the same. Okay, everybody gets money, and everybody has the same right to money. And this is different because, as we can see, as fiat currency pyramid schemes continue to grow taller and less trustworthy, each will gradually, then suddenly collapse into the superior, well, I can't say that word. Let's just say we'll collapse into the better, more trustworthy monetary network of Bitcoin, the world's only incorruptible money. Okay. So again, I think this is a phenomenal article. If you think that me saying that fiat currency is a form of slavery, and it is a form of, let's say, financial matrix. If you think that's a little bit of a bold claim, I would encourage you to go and check out this phenomenal article that Breedlove has written. Now, before I move on and show you guys the second clip out of 3 I've got prepared for you guys, I want to hit the live stream quickly. All Night Hider, the cognitive dissonance of the fiat system is a hard pill to swallow, let alone the vastness of the orange pill. Big shit indeed, All Night Hider. I think I've been slowly digesting the orange pill for 7 or 8 years now, and I still don't comprehend many things in Bitcoin. I'm still learning every single day, stumbling upon new things in Bitcoin. The orange pill is impossible to fully grasp. We have producer Pam kind of questioning my English skills. Kirill, I agree. It's a very interesting article. It's a brilliant article. It's potentially the best article in Bitcoin. It's one of the best, that's for sure. And we can see that this is potentially one of the best clips in the Matrix. So I want to play this one here because this has many great analogies to the fiat system today. So again, this is we'll call this the lady in the red dress. But again, I think this is brilliant. I'm going to play this for you guys.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about. A lot of the people in the system, in the matrix, their entire lives depend upon the matrix, and they will fight you for trying to get them out of the matrix. They will fight you because they do not want to believe that there is an alternative. Okay, their livelihood depends upon the system. Everybody, a lot of people, is working a fiat job. Okay, think about Argentina, for example. What is it? 70% of all of the people who are working in Argentina are government employees. Okay, think about why it took such drastic things to happen in the country of Argentina for the people to finally wake up and finally vote in a crazy, I can't think of the right word, but a very radical leader like Javier Milei. It took them suffering 272% inflation a year before they slowly began to question the system. And that is because 70% of all of the employees in Argentina are employed by the government. It is very difficult for them to actually question the system and say, hang on a minute, maybe the government is the reason for why we're living in such poverty today. Okay, again, the analogies between this movie and the fiat system are incredible. Now, I want to play the rest of this clip because, again, there's another nugget hidden in there, like there is in the Matrix movies.
You listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again. Who is it? This isn't the Matrix.
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. You are not one of us. You are one of them.
What are they?
Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
We have survived by hiding from them and by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed. Why? I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Now, who's heard the meme in the Bitcoin space? Who's seen the Bitcoin meme? I actually didn't have this one prepared for you guys, but I think there's two interesting nuggets in that specific clip about the Matrix, okay? The first specific nugget has to do with the fact that most people are distracted by the girl in the red dress, okay? What is the analogy? Who is the girl in the red dress in your lives today? It's video games, it's Netflix, it's anything that can distract you from reality is typically dangerous. And like in Neo's case, he had a gun pointed at him, okay? Now, again, the second kind of analogy is the fact that, you know, this is the system. The system creates these things, and society, which again does not want you to succeed. So again, some people in the Matrix will hate you simply because they see you enjoying the success that they don't have from the work they haven't done. Okay, again, pretty deep quote, but again, this is very related to what the Matrix is telling you. Okay, there's another quote here I wanted to show you, but it's not loading. How about this one? It's funny how people say they want you to succeed, but not better than them. Again, this is whenever you want to go and do a new business venture, everybody is encouraging you to do it, but quietly, there's not, the large majority of those people are not rooting for you. They don't want you to escape from the matrix, from the system. Okay. Now, speaking of the matrix and the system, the last clip I've got prepared for you guys today is a banger, and it's one of my favorites once again, but I think this explains everything in society today. Okay. The fiat system is a leech upon us. Okay. And we are the life that the fiat system is living upon. Okay. With all that said, I'm going to shut up and play this for you. Okay, how about now? Am I back now? Erickson's in the chat and he says no audio. Dingo Booty says back, but audio wonky. Guys, if you can hear me now, I need an audio engineer. Oh no. Maybe I need producer Pam. How's my audio, producer Pam? I don't have audio.
I don't have charging.
There we are. Okay, apparently my audio is better. Guys, if you're new here, my laptop goes flat regularly. I am surprised so many of you guys stuck around. Thank you for sticking around. We still have more to cover. I wanted to share my screen quickly and play the rest of that video that I wanted to show you guys. And I also wanted to, okay, so I think my audio's back. Everybody's still in the chat. Okay. Thank you guys. I can't believe you guys stuck around. Incredible. If you are new here, this is something that happens routinely here on the channel. Dan M, I don't know if you're still here or not, man, but thank you for the kind words. These videos are coming every single day. I go live every single day, and you will routinely see days where I F up like this and my laptop always goes flat. We're a little bit of an unprofessional gig here, but I think I'm back. I think I am back. Okay. I'm going to play the rest of this video, guys, because I still have a few more things I want to show you guys today. Okay, so I think this is easily one of my favorite scenes in The Matrix, when Neo wakes up and he realizes that the entire Matrix system is feeding off the energy of the people that are plugged into the system. And I think we had one of the best comments in the chat comes from my man All Night Hider, who says the Fiat system is backed by our promised future energy production. Uninformed consent is a hell of a drug. And that is exactly what the Fiat system is. It is stealing our energy, our time, our fruits of our labor without our consent. Nobody understands the fact that inflation is theft. Nobody understands the fact that the reason prices continue to rise year after year over year is actually a form of slavery. And it's happening because we're allowing the fiat currency counterfeiters to counterfeit money. Okay. And again, I think the Matrix exposed they exposed the system, and I think it is easily one of the best movies around the world, and it just kind of exposes the fact that we should not be living in the pods and eating the bugs like those in the World Economic Forum think. And I think the world is being overrun by people who don't have critical thinking. It is being overrun by the people who run the Matrix. They're the people who will tell you, you will wear a mask at all times. You will stay home for a year or longer. You will embrace permanent social distancing. You will eat the bugs. You will consume estrogen. You will work and live in a sealed pod. You will only trust government and government-approved officials. You will only trust fact checker approved media. There's a few things in here that I probably shouldn't say on YouTube, but these people want you to not ask questions, and you will accept the new normal. And Bitcoin is hope. Bitcoin is the thing that exposes the fiat matrix for what it is. It exposes the clown world that we're living through. It gives you hope. It exposes you to a future where you will own Bitcoin and you will be happy. Okay. Whereas the people running the matrix, the World Economic Forum, are openly saying you will own nothing and you will be happy. Guys, that's all I've got for you today. Today was a little bit of a different video. I thought, hey, it's the 25-year anniversary of The Matrix. I might play a few of the best clips from The Matrix for maybe a few people who might not have seen the movie. Everybody, if you're a Bitcoiner, you've probably seen The Matrix. I actually want to hear from you guys in the chat. What is the best Bitcoin movie? Okay. A lot of people like the movie In Time, a more recent movie. I think The Matrix is one of the best Bitcoin movies. I want to hear from you guys. Somebody's already said In Time in the chat. I think Bitcoin movies are amazing because they bridge the gap between us and the fiat system. We have mother-in-law Mabel in El Salvador. Hello, Mabel. Big kiss to you. That is the mother-in-law. Cheech and Chong. I actually haven't heard that movie. Anyway, guys, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Tomorrow, we might get back in business and do a few live streams on what's happening in the Bitcoin space, because there are a number of interesting developments that have happened the past week that I probably haven't talked about much here on the YouTube channel. So today was a little bit of a break from regular programming. Just wanted to talk about the Matrix. And with all that said, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I will see you guys